Well, hello. This is Alicia with Neptunefish Tarot. So today, Aries. We're going to do a reading for Aries. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up all these decks. We're going to use the two tarot decks, the Light Seers Tarot and the Muse Tarot by Chris-Anne. And then I'm going to pull out some oracles. We're going to do Wisdom of the Oracle, Magical Herb Oracle, Divine Feather Messenger, and Moonology. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up all the decks and lay out all the cards that want to come out. And Aries, we will get right into it. All right, Aries, I got all your cards dished out here. My goodness, what a huge reading we have on the board. I think we'll just go ahead and get started with the tarot. So, Aries, we see this energy where you are starting to build something new. We've got this three of materials, so this is like bringing into your creation. You're clarifying with the Magician, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you gaining all the resources that you need, being the Magician, which is a masculine creator energy, and the Empress, which is a feminine, receptive, creative energy, right? So you're building something. There's something new on the horizon. This is where you're starting to align with ideas or with a person who comes into your life in the month of July who wants to offer you collaboration, who maybe has a great idea, or if it's a romantic situation, perhaps this person is coming in with a proposal. All right, so where we start the month though, Aries, is we see you in this two of inspiration, wanting to make a decision, but clarified by the Five of Swords, there's little mental conflict going on. So you're maybe hesitating to decide, do I let go of something in order to try something new, right? There's that kind of an energy going on. And it is a divinely inspired situation that comes in. So I don't know if this is like a new project. I don't know if, again, this is like a new person who comes in who is like making a proposal to you. Somebody who wants to come back around. This could be like a love interest type of a situation, but we do see you, Aries, really hesitating and a little bit confused, maybe feeling a little unsure, it's like a little elusive to like, is this person, is this idea the thing that's really going to bring you what you desire? Can you bring this tangibly into existence? And so remember, we're coming from this Magician, Empress, Queen of Pentacles, earthy manifestation energy, right? You've got the fire, you've got the inspiration, but you're a little confused about it, right? And so here's the thing though, you do come out as the Muse of Voices. So this is you, Aries. This is you being a king of swords. This is the King of Swords, this Muse of Voices. And basically, this is a very mature, rational, logical, you come in with no, I am not going to accept something, or yes, I am. And we see that clarified by the Devil and the Two of Cups. So you are gaining clarity about the situation. Is the situation like a toxic love situation? Is the situation people in your environment who are, I don't know, acting in toxic ways? So like a jealous partner, or somebody who is gossiping, or somebody who is not being completely honest with you. Is this a situation that maybe is triggering things that you struggle with, like addiction? Is this is this a repeat of something that has already happened before, and you're all of a sudden coming out of this moon energy and into this very decisive king of swords energy, where you are ready to start thinking logically, thinking critically, not being swept away by emotion, okay? Not being swept away by like an immature desire, or having somebody sort of like sweet talk you into doing something without you really critically thinking it through. And so in the reading on the bottom, we've got a lot of major arcana. We had the Chariot, clarified by Temperance. We had Strength, clarified by the Wheel. We had the Hermit, and then we had the Magician come out at the end a second time. So all major arcana on the bottom, which tells me this, Aries. July is a time where you're going to be pulling back. This is like a really huge, big, like broad energy. So this isn't like talking about somebody comes in and makes you a proposal and sweeps you off your feet and you just get going. Like, no, this is a holding back energy. This is a pulling back on the reins with the Chariot, Temperance, moderation, patience, taking your time to assimilate this energy into your reality. Strength, again, being patient, being strong, being wise, right? The wheel is turning. So while things are clicking into place, while everything behind the scenes, the divine is helping you to manifest this next phase of your life, all that's required is for you to just hold on, to just have strength, to just maintain your faith, to just keep moving forward at a steady and moderate pace, right? That type of energy. And then tapping into the Hermit, which is the all-wise, the inner knowing, the guidance, the gut feelings, right, that we have about what is on offer, right? When pigs fly, right? So again, thinking critically about what is this idea that you're being inspired by? Who is this person who's come in, who's trying to entice you, right? How are you going to be able to become this magician to plant the seeds in order to see a return, a yield on your harvest? This is you, Aries. This is the energy for the month of July. You're working on something. You're building towards a future. And what the overall energy is this Four of Wands. This is the stability, the celebration. So this is the divine counterpart coming in, the love relationship that you want, the home that you want, the career advancement that you want, the all of the things that are going to pay off, right? You're setting the stage for all of this to unfold this month. So this month is a month of building, of reworking, of cutting away, of dreaming, of tapping into source, of tapping into guidance, of listening to your inner voice, of being patient, of being persistent, of being balanced, right? Emotionally, of not popping off, of not taking action precipitously, right? It's understanding that you deserve to have people around you who are going to be supportive, who are going to help you along your path of being resourceful, of being creative, of understanding who you are, Aries. You are the magician. You had it twice. Where was the other magician? The last card of the read. So you had the Magician in the last card of the read, and you had the Magician clarifying in the first card of the read. I think that's really significant, all right? And the overall energy for the main deck was the Hierophant. You're learning. This is a learning month. This is a gaining experience, gaining something new, a new perspective. All right, Aries, that's what we have with the message. So now let's get to these oracles. I want to start with the Divine Feather. Messenger. So we had the Parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. And I love this because this really seems like it's mirrored by both of those magicians, right? Like, who are you? You are the magician, right? So you don't have to parrot what people around you are doing. You don't have to take what somebody is coming at you with, you know, a half-assed offer or something like that. You establish the value of who you are, right? You tap into your inner wisdom. You define what it is that inspires you. And then you put that into action. You take the steps to manifest that into your reality. If you set the bar higher, then like this Queen of Pentacles, like this Empress, you will attract into your life that which you set your expectation for, right? And don't settle for anything less. Then we have the card of Enthusiasm, which I believe, because this is the Herbal Tarot, so each one of these cards has like an herb on it, and this is dill. And actually, let's read, as I'm really just getting to know this magical herb deck, and I love it. I just absolutely love it. So the oracle meetings for dill are as follows. Ideas and information are abounding, and now you need to share your own as well as taking time to listen and perhaps find some alignment or illumination with the inspiration and information of others. So that's interesting. That sort of goes with parrot, right? It's time to embrace your ideas in equal measure to embracing others' ideas. So consider yours too, right? Be very careful to protect how and what you share, as gossip, miscommunication of motivations, and the jealousies of others can also arise now. And I think that's a really great segue into Wisdom of the Oracle, which gave us time for a nap. And we have the moon on there, so perfect, right? So let's see, where in the reading did we have the moon? Oh, perfect. So there's the moon, there's the moon. So here's what I would say to that is, look, the moon has some very positive attributes. Like, sometimes the moon can indicate that we feel like super confused and unsure, and it's sort of like dark and shadowy and all those things. But the positive part of the moon is, you could be dealing with a Pisces, by the way, because Pisces is the moon. The positive part of the moon is that it really allows us to sort of like tap into our intuition. When we stop trying to push forward, because Aries, you're a fire sign, right? You're a doer, you're an action taker, and that's perfect. But we also need to take time out, time for a nap, rest and rejuvenation, tapping into a little bit of the dream world, a little bit of the intuitive world, the watery space, the shadowy space. Sometimes when you just sort of take a nap and chill out and stop all the activity, right? That's when like inspiration really comes to you. And not only that, but take time away from like constantly listening to other people. You know, you have to be careful about how much you share with other people, how much, credit you give to other people. If other people are telling you, their opinions on things, that's fine, Aries, but you don't have to take that, right? And lastly, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So fiery energy. Look, don't get angry. Okay? Don't get bent out of shape. There's going to be some situations, again, we kind of see it here. There's going to be some kind of a toxic, I don't know if it'll be a toxic communication, if it's like a toxic person that sort of waltzes in to your life. And but you're going to get clarity on this. It's going to be clear to you through the month of July, as you take a step back and you evaluate the situation. You're going to see this person for who they are. And like I said, then at that point, from there, once that situation clears up, then you're on the path, then the wheel turns, right? Then you start to work on manifesting the offer, right? So then the seeds are planted and you can start to watch the harvest come in, and boom, if the relationship is what you're desiring, then all of that which is unfolding this month of July is to that end. So whatever your end goal is, right? If it's the new job, if it's the new partner, if it's, I don't know, money or a new car, right? Just, whatever your desire is, right? This is a month of learning, of building, of growing, of creating. Okay, so I hope that something in this message was helpful for you, Aries. It's a pretty good message. We'll see what happens, before the end of July. So do check back here. Like and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate your support. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.